Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting stay baloney, push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never day. We'll never hug their mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, man, 30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death. 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 Tryna beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Death. Hold on, let me turn this light on. A little bit better. Okay. So I'm gonna just get right into it, man. I felt myself being like a real hypocrite yesterday. Not just on this live, but on another live. Like I spoke about like making amends with people. What it looked like, what it feel like. And I came to the conclusion that I owe a few people an apology. So let me get them out the way real quick while there's 6 of y'all. One, last night on the live, our live, Dirty Nation Live, I may have been a little harsh toward that guy. I may have been a little harsh. He's been around. Real guy. And sometimes, based on my experiences, you might run into like my defensive mechanisms, and it's not your fault. It's as a product of my experiences. So I admit I was kind of an asshole last night. So if you allow me to apologize to you, man, I'm apologizing to you man to man. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't let anybody just tell me they love me and then I act as such. Like, if anybody can tell you they love you and you act like that, then you a fool almost. You tell me you love me, I want to know why. Like, what is it? Like, love is not a word you throw around freely, or bro. Them not words you throw around. But I had to come to a realization that regardless of my security system built in, whatever I want to call it, I shouldn't have treated him like that. And I could kind of, on the playback, I could kind of see that my treatment might have did something to him. Not like kill his spirit, but it's like, damn, man, I want to fuck with y'all, but every time I try to fuck with y'all beat me up or something. So I kind of felt that. And I ain't that type of person. I really ain't. I'm not the type of person that because I had a bad day that I come and be an asshole to everybody else. I ain't that type of person. I'm the type of person that if I'm And if I'm in asshole mode, I won't go live. I won't do it because I know that you'll come across as somebody you're not. So, man to man, I apologize. But if you are proven to be with the fuckery, oh well. But nah, real shit. Even if he is a little different, got a little troll tendencies or anything like that, just I never gave him a chance. I seen something and went in the asshole mode. Not right. Man, the Dirty Nation wouldn't have got as big as we have gotten if I was an asshole to everybody like that through the door. Now, Big Bad did say, meeting energy with energy. I probably did that. But even knowing that somebody got that type of energy, I should have gave him a fair chance. You right, Callie. You are definitely right. Because I guarantee you, everybody don't set off my security system. Everybody don't do that. Some people come right in like they right this way. Some people do because like Roscoe came right in because it's called backward consistency. But guess what? That guy, he's been here every time. And so I had to be honest talking with Drina and say what he did that got me there. So that therefore when he come back, he can at least watch this and know what he did wrong. But some people get convicted. They get convicted, right? For doing something wrong. And they don't even know what they did wrong. How fair is that? That's what's going on with me right now in real life. Hold up. That's what's going on in real life right now. Like, I encountered a situation where I was terminated for failure to produce adequate documentation to preserve your job. There was a whole bunch of pretty ass words, but nobody could tell me what this documentation was, right? So upon further investigation, that's why I say the corporate world and this other world that I've been a part of is way different. Because corporate world got rules and regulations that I'm telling you, as soon as you violate one of them, you will be on a conveyor belt out that motherfucker. That documentation that I failed to provide was a driver's license. Because when they asked me, I accidentally sent my identification. I mean, in California, you get pulled over with an ID, you Gucci. There's no difference. I mean, shit. Even though in some states you get caught with an ID and a driver's license, you're going to jail. That is a felony. But out here, though, I mean, shit. I went on video file and sent a copy. Like, I sent something I had. It's a text message, so you go on your video file. So they terminate, right? 2 weeks later, you find out why. Documentation. The initial person that fired couldn't say what this documentation was, even though they signed this paper. Even though they signed this paper, they don't even know what this documentation I failed to present was. Because guess what? If I was told to present it, I would have presented it. But here's the catch. Here's the catch. When the HR said, can you send your copy of your ID? I mean, of your driver's license. She said, no, this is identification. See your driver's license. Immediately, I sent it. So I got it a thread. I got on thread that I immediately sent that. You know, thread's a timestamp. But they had already made their decision. Come on now. You see how I feel? They already made a decision to fire me based on a lie. The lie is that you didn't present identification. But I did. But it's too late because they don't want to face me. So therefore, I think that's fucked up. That's a fucked up. So therefore, I kind of might have jumped the gun a little bit. Everybody can't go though. You right, Kelly. And I would hate to feel bad for something that I seen that was accurate. Roscoe, yes. Big, long, stretched out phrases with big words in them. But how do you feel? Have any of you guys ever been fired and you get to face the person that fired you, but they passed the buck to somebody else? Then when you go holler at somebody else, they even realize that they did what they did and passed it on and expected them to have all the answers. But it really is just a system because he gonna see you to somebody else who knows less and less and less. Only thing they have is a motherfucking piece of paper. So I said, three of y'all. There's two other people that I wanted to apologize to. Because like I said, man, I ain't the type of person to come on and just be mad. I'm going to call a ball and a strike every time. Every time, right? So some of the stuff I said about Bosco and Nina Boy on them lives, or on that live, the reaction, I could have kept it like 5 minutes, short and sweet, like nigga told me. I could have did like that, but I went on a real live reaction rant on him. And there's probably other determinant factors in that fight that I probably wasn't aware of. But there were some obvious ones. The obvious ones is, now that we know how old Nina Boy is, like 44, he ain't trying to get punched. I'm 42. I ain't trying to get punched. So I would say, man, that wasn't two young guys in the ring. That wasn't two young guys. That was like two OGs fighting. And you can't expect an OG fight to be like a two young nigga fight. Like, I didn't see a young nigga fight. When I say young nigga, I'm talking about between 20 and 30. Between 20 and 30, that's a young nigga fight. Then when you get about 30 to 35, well, actually we can go 30 to 40. That's a bull fight. That's a bullfight. That's two people that know the business and they gonna lock up. But after you get about 40, you ain't trying to get punched in your beak. When I was walking around with that cast on, motherfuckers wanted to know, how did you break your shit? Cause you look like cause you're an OG. So how you break your see? You punch somebody, huh? You punch somebody. Stereotype. But the truth of the matter is, after 40 years old, you're not trying to get punched. You see what happened to Mike Tyson? Not Tyson that fought Roy Jones. I'm talking about Tyson that was still trying to fight motherfuckers in their prime. That Tyson. You see what happened to him? You keep on putting your career on the line. So you got to fight a different kind of fight at 40 years old. You got to fight the fight of perseverance or preservation. Well, I got to add that to my favorite list of P's. Yeah, that's a good word, preservation. But at 40 years old, you fighting a life. You fighting for preservation. You fighting to try to make it to as many days as you got left. I mean, from 30 to 40, like I said, you your bull. But after 40, preservation, what does that mean? That means that that your goals and not morals, but your goals is different. Other people want to see a fight. You might want to see a bag. Because it's about preservation. Because I had to think about it. Everybody's saying, "Ooh, if I would have fight, I would have done this, that, and this." But you don't know what was on Nina Boyd's mind. You don't know what was on Bosco's mind. They probably smoked a blunt before the fight together, and then they got to come out and fight each other. Hey man, I'm gonna say this for all mankind that think like this. It's hard for me to fight a friend. I'll have a disagreement with a friend all day, but to fight means I want to kill you. I want to hurt you. I want to break stuff. I want to remove skin from your body. Like that's what it takes to fight. Like hate. Like I don't want to like you. Like if I don't like you, it's easier. But with somebody that you cool with, you ain't got no problems with, how do you even tap into that mode? How do you even tap into that mode? See, I'm going a little deeper than the face value, the surface value. Like how do you tap into that killer instinct on your homie that you ain't got no problems with? You just be like, oh, you want to fight? You want to fight? Yeah, let's fight. Some people grew up boxing like Big Bad. They grew up boxing their homies, but at the end of the day, it's like if I knock you out, I'm gonna feel bad. You knock me out, but if you knock me out, I want to go again. So I wasn't the type that grew up like that. I grew up, look, me and G-Way put on gloves, and like I said, some of y'all know the story. Me and G-Way put on gloves. And even putting on gloves like we supposed to fight hood homies, like, I didn't understand that shit. So as soon as I tapped his gloves, I got off. You know, I'm supposed to tap his, he tapped mine, no. I tapped his shit and got off on his ass. Because I ain't trying to get hit. I ain't formally, I was a teenager. I wasn't formally trained. I don't know nothing about putting on no gloves. G-Way probably would have mixed me too. Probably would have mixed me. But I got off. And that was as a teenager. But I also understood something. I also understood that I was probably outgunned, because if this nigga fighting all the time with these same very gloves on the block with everybody, and I come with no training whatsoever, I just know that I get off on you. Well, I'm gonna play my card. You better play your card. And to keep it homieism, after I kind of got him in the bushes, bing, 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 bing. He was like, all right, go again. I think he caught me with a good one. And I think when he hit me, I think I was like, all right, yeah, I'm good. I think I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Like that rung my bell. Like, you know, I had to walk that shit off. But everybody's not formally trained, so you can't expect somebody that's not formally trained to perform like you see on TV. That's TV. These motherfuckers live, breathe, sweat, all that boxing. Like everything they think is boxing. Look, Floyd Mayweather will never get away from boxing because that's what he is. That's what he does. Kobe would have never got away from basketball because that's what he does. That's what he did. Like he lived, breathed, sweat basketball. So never one of them live, breathe, sweat boxing. So you can't expect him to perform like Mayweather. Maybe Mayfeather, but not Mayweather. So with that being said, man, everything I said over here, you can go. You can take what I said on this one to the bank. The reaction, you know, that was me looking, trying to see a Mayweather fight, but with unrealistic expectations. Hey, I'm gonna go and say it. I know I got hands. Like I know I got hands. Demonstrated to the point I don't even talk about them. But the problem with having hands is every time you put hands on somebody, they make you pay. Every time I ever touched somebody since 2002, man, look, ever since I went to, no, I got away with some shit in the pen. But I'm going to say ever since I came home, every time I touched somebody, they made me pay for it. And that was, and guess what? I didn't get big until later in the game. When I was a little nigga, I might have had action at getting away with a mutual combat. But when you are a big human, nah, man. As soon as the police run into the room, they go into the biggest, most threatening, most nigga in the room. And if I got an attitude or my face wrinkled or something, they're coming to me. That's why I don't talk about what I do to somebody. Hell no, because I know if I talk about what I do to somebody, shit, the police ain't even got to talk about what they gonna do to somebody that's gonna do something to somebody. They ain't even got to talk about it. Therefore, maybe that was another thing that all night. The tough guy shit. I kind of went in, and Shep, you've been around a long time, so you already know. But I kind of went in on him. But I had to acknowledge the triggers that he set off. And one of them things is the tough guy shit. Anytime a nigga gotta talk about how tough he is, like, he's trying to convince you of something. A tough guy ain't gotta convince nobody of how tough he is. A rich guy ain't gotta try to convince people. A hustler ain't gotta convince people about how hard he hustled. I'm trying to keep a straight face. Come on, man. Look. All right, Shep. So you're basically telling telling me don't feel bad for getting on his shit. Is that what you're telling me? A whole different spin, as you call it, politically correct. Maybe I did try to come politically correct. Yes. Busted. Got me. I tried to. Yes. Yes. Yes, Demetrius, you got me, man. You got me. I tried to come and spin it into a positive light because as soon as I turned on YouTube, I seen Spider Loke. That nigga had 1,000 motherfuckers in his live, and they was getting on their shit. And when it boils down, I ain't got nothing against Nina Boy and or Bosco at the end of the day, but the fight was boo boo. Now, if you just boil it down to the fight was definitely boo boo. Indeed. Like, I would, if I sat here and said it was a great, exciting fight, y'all would be like, you're lying. Dirt. Come on. Come on. But I just tried to spin a narrative. Like, maybe he was like, maybe they wasn't trying to get punched. A busted can of biscuits. Damn. Hey, this some good ass weed. You know that? This some good ass weed. This some. See, when you smoke indica in the morning, this is what happens. Like, a lot of people are cool with smoking indica in the morning, but it kind of chug a lug your day. You got to hit that good sativa one time. Because I'm telling you, right now, I'm about one hard laugh from falling out. Hey, look, I lost so much of my day yesterday that today I said, this is me getting my time today. After that, it's all on me. Like, I'm a Mac Dre hitting that nigga with that 1-2 was better than the whole event. Pardon me for being. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Rogers. Trying to have plenty in the new millennium. Space State Strip. Back. Buck Rogers. Doobie and Mac Dre fighting on Trill TV. So that was all Trill TVZ. The link is posted. Hit that thing. Mac Dre fighting TV. Shit happens. The bitch down. Well, let's see here. Yeah, that was a 1-2. That was a 1-2.
What's that?
All right, straight up. Hey, what's up, Scott? Hey, the air just looks better where you at. right?
My audio's fucked up. I can't hear you.
Come back. Bosco and Gonzo was a title fight compared to that shit. I only fuck with Sativa. There's no zombie for me. You hear me? God! God! Skyler! Skyler! Hey! Man, that's fucked up. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Like, Skyler right now, he's going through something that's pretty. It ain't tough. It ain't really tough. It's all in how you look at it. But at any given time, it could get tough. And he in the pickle that I was trying to get him some assistance last night, and he couldn't come on. So if anybody, hey Skyler, if you can hear this, post your cash app, and then maybe Big Bad or somebody will come on and explain what's fully going on. I ain't got my phone by, so I can't call Big Bad and be like, hey, come on. Or can I? Let's see. Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. CDC, what's up, man? You know you can use Avatar? Who is it? Yeah, you are live. All right. Hey, hey, Shepard, you went from Demetrius Shepard to the ATX original. You gotta at least let me know what's the ATX. Bosco and let's see. Yeah, I've done some miraculous things watching YouTube tutorials. All the knowledge you learn many things out there. Straight up. Why you always gotta smoke? Why you always gotta be smoking when you come live?
That's what we do.
I don't do that.
You don't smoke?
I'm a part-time smoker. I don't smoke all the time.
Well, I smoke all the time, and then some.
You need
And
to
then when
talk
I'm
to
not,
you need to talk to somebody about that.
I do need to talk to somebody, and I'm coming your way today or tomorrow.
I'm not a qualified doctor.
don't matter. You can still talk to me. I'm gonna be down there anyway because my mother-in-law is getting shipped to UC Davis.
Oh, well, that's making lemonade.
Yeah, it is making lemonade. You know, it's kind of stressful. Shit, she went on the ambulance last night. Her bladder's full of blood. And, yeah, I've talked to you off the line about it. You know what I mean?
Well, shit, how you gonna focus online?
On whatever the topic is. What's the
One
topic
puff,
today?
one puff at a time. That's how you do it.
Yeah, what's the topic today? I didn't even see the thumbnail.
You know what? The topic was?
What?
I come on and really like clear my conscience and to kind of apologize to a boy last night, as well as yeah. I mean, as homies, you guys would probably be like, cause Callie did it, but as homies, y'all gonna be like, man, I don't feel bad about like what you felt or what you seen. I don't do that, but sometimes I feel like I may jump the gun, and then I ain't the type of person to sit there and be fake with somebody. I let them know, yeah, I might have jumped the gun a little bit.
But did you jump the gun? You allowed him on your platform more than once. So did you jump
Right.
the gun?
And trust me, believe I did, remember you said that I probably met his energy with his energy.
You did. That's what you did. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do. But at the end of the conversation, it turned to where we believe that he does these things for a reason, and we needed to clarify that so that he can know there is no reason for it. You know what I mean? You ain't got to do that with us. But I started thinking about it and talking about it afterwards last night. That's a male trait right there. You know what I mean? What he's doing is a male trait. And sometimes an alpha male trait. You know what I mean? They feel like they got to fucking put that out there. You know what I mean? Like myself. You know, I had to take a look at myself. Like, if I know there's going to be something, I'm quick to tell a motherfucker, I'll blow your head off if you play with me. You know what I mean? And that's their opportunity. If they don't take it serious, that's on you. You know what I mean? That's on you if you don't take it serious. So, all things considered, I think that the only thing that happened last night was things were put out in the air that were serious. And the only thing that can happen from there is it could either blossom or it could die. You know what I mean? It's one of the two.
But just put yourself in his shoes, though. Like, no matter what you try, like you being met with Stonewall.
Okay, but look at how his initial time on our platform was. Look at how he came out of the gate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to put that into perspective. He came out of the gate swinging. So he got met with the same energy once again.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You meet energy with energy until it becomes a point where you make them meet your energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think the part where I kind of made it unfair is when I brought psychology into it and kind of showed what he was doing, when really, at the end of the day, he probably was just trying to fit in.
He probably was, and he'll be back. I'm surprised he ain't back now, but he might be more of a night person.
So he definitely is junkie. So when I say junkie, I don't mean like a drug junkie. I mean like somebody that drinks with no hours on the clock. Like it don't matter what.
Like me. Hey, like me. Salute.
It don't matter what time it is on the clock. If you got the urge, you got the urge.
The champion. Only reason I ain't swigging no tequila yet is because I got heartburn.
This early?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I at least I know what the stage is after mine. Mine's only come at nighttime.
Yeah, mine are all the time. I'll fucking wake up. I'm the type to go to sleep and I'll be like, fuck, I only got one beer for tomorrow.
Hey, Callie got a message for you.
Let me see that message. I can't see that more writing, but oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I do. I do. That's right. I appreciate you, and I receive that. The fucked up part is we've been telling her to go. She's been in that stage of like, no, I'm not going to the hospital. Well, finally it got bad last night to where she asked to go. You know, but we've been trying to get her to go, and she's like, no, I'm not going. Man, she should have went a while back. This could have been resolved already.
She got fight. She got fight in her.
Yeah. I know, and I can't say nothing because I'm the same way. I walk into a doctor's office, my blood pressure goes up, I got a fever, but you name it.
Hold on, let me switch channels for you real quick. Bam, boom. Kylie asked another question. How is that possible? Like, does that mean
I can't see that well? Can you read it to me?
tequila is my kryptonite? I can't even smell it without gagging.
Oh, I can't even fucking smell it without drinking it.
Is that what that means? Like, that mean like
No.
she like it, but she can't.
I don't know what it means. I know what she said. I know that feeling though because that's me with Jose Cuervo. I can't drink Jose Cuervo. I got drunk on it when I was a teenager, and to this day, if I smell it, I'll throw up.
Yeah, I ain't got no alcohol that got me that bad. I was drinking too much different rock gut inside.
No, but hey, I ain't got no alcohol, but I can't smoke a Swisher.
Me either, shit.
That's what I'm talking about is you.
No. If I do smoke a Swisher, it's an art to it, but I ain't doing it. I'm not playing those odds.
Yeah. I don't even got a blunt wrap right now. We're going to have to paper base.
Oh, shit. About to get the John Jacob.
Yep. Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Heimer Schmidt.
So you ditched us again last night.
Huh?
You said you wouldn't. That's what I thought you were feeling bad about. That's what you should be feeling bad about.
What's that?
That you ditched out on me and Dynamite after you said I'm going to go to the store and come back and hopped in.
So you want to know the truth?
No?
Well, shit, you tell it to you, so let me tell it.
All right, kill it.
All right, so the truth is this. We got a newborn grandson. And
oh, shit. Congratulations, dog.
Yeah, man. And Gina, shout out Josie. She came through healthy. But
What's her name?
Josie.
That's the baby's name?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
welcome to the world, Josie.
Born yesterday, and Gina was with the other grandbaby all day. So when she came home, I had one of them days where everybody needed their time, and I got the points, but it was one of them days. So I decided, you know what? Let me take this opportunity to go make her happy and go to the store and grab the few things that she needs and give her some time. Oh, for real. That's what and you know what? You know, Big Bad, you can be Big Bad sometimes. So, and I know sometimes you need the bakery. So what I look like cutting it short when you sitting there with front. So sometimes I might not just want to say, hey, yeah, Big Bad, yeah, I'm end. No, but at the same time,
cool, man. Cool Dynamite, and I chopped up game, dude. You know what I mean?
And I kind of wanted to kind of throw Dynamite out there so he can get in the mosh pit and see what it's like without me. Like I'm training with.
It was slow at first to get him out of his little zone, but I did get him out of the zone, and we started chopping game, and it was good game. You know, like news you could use and shit.
Hey, you probably can't see it, but look at how. Wait, Devender Shaw. Oh, I thought that was Demetrius. That's not Demetrius. He said, "I'm not feeling these condescending Out of touch, Wayupi skin privy and judgmental. Oh, this is my guy. That's my guy.
Judgmental dudes that
The best.
basically are cool,
Yeah, we
have
got
fun,
platinum.
loving,
Oh, yeah, my
ignorant to the actual plight. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's the
no,
majority of my day. One dirt, old vibe.
hey, look. Hey, look. Me and this person here first met in 1991
On the streets.
on the streets. I'm talking about junior high school, seventh grade.
Yeah.
So, hey, that's my God. Shout out.
What?
Yeah.
I seen something yesterday and it really stuck with me. It said the only thing worse than a piece of shit is a piece of shit that pretends to be a good person. Damn it.
See? And hey, look, man, I don't always want to be the bad guy. I really don't always want to be the bad guy, if that makes sense.
Yes, you do, but it's okay, dear. We love you.
No, man. Now, see, you putting this jacket on me. I'm not a bad guy with a good heart. My heart's in the right place. I'm very protective of. I'm protective of everything dirt.
Okay, I could dig that. You narcissist.
Yeah, but that covers a broad span. That's a broad. Because you know. Okay, because the conversation we had yesterday, it covers a broad span, and I'm very protective of it because it means something. If it didn't mean shit to me, what would you? Man, come on, man.
Hey, Dirt, guess what else you know? Guess what else you know? I'm very protective over everything Dirt too.
Yeah, he showed it. That's why you got flags back there and shit. You better do.
Very protective over everything Dirt too, and everything fucking CDC and everything Matt Moonby and everything Dirty Nation. You know, which I guess it's all dirt. You know, we talked about this yesterday without you.
That's my point.
You don't have any idea. You don't have any idea what you started. I don't think. I think you do, but I don't think you really do. You know what I mean?
Man, gifts from God ain't always to be explained. And not saying that I'm like a saint or nothing.
No, not at all.
But gifts are from God. I can't explain it.
We're just a vessel. You're just a vessel. That's all.
How many times have you tried to explain it though?
Yeah, I've tried, but I can't.
I can't
because it ain't for me to explain. You know, it's just for us to reap the benefits. You know what I mean? That's all.
The only thing I could do,
gotta still put it back into the world.
Only thing I can do is go back to the beginning when they released me and look at that face and see. Like, what was he thinking? Like, what was, like, man, that guy right there is the guy that created all this.
The whole world.
Oh, we on StreamYard. Oh, I mean, I could share shit. And then, hey, remind me, I gotta share a stupid moment with you too. Yeah, I gotta share a stupid moment. I'm talking about it was so fucking bright. I almost didn't even want to tell Dream. Bam. Ooh, Dirty got 8,235. That boy growing the things. Alright, but we going here though. We going bam.
Even if I have to come back, you know what I mean?
I know.
Alright, spark it up, Sparky.
What do you mean?
Live.
I know.
Yeah, well, you can't. That's a good hospital, though, no dirt. UC Davis.
Yep. Well, yeah, my sister was just there.
That's like the university, you know, like where all the pre-meds are at and shit. Those are the best ones.
Yeah, they got a college like right there.
Exactly. Oh shit! Trying to get the food. Spins out. Shit, here, Palomo fucking Blanco. A los cafés. Palomo Blanco. A los cafés. A los cafés. No, I like that. You did, but she wouldn't go to the hospital. So it's not your fault, so stop it. I don't want to hear another word about it. She's a grown woman. Dirt says she has fight in her. That's why she didn't want to go. So take that and be happy with it. Your mom has fight in her.
Wait a minute, hold on. Not in a bad way.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I told her to take that and be happy. Your mom has fight in her. I mean, she's a fighter, a striver.
Using me for no hour. Like I'm not. I'm no.
No, I didn't say it in a bad way, Dirt. You said she has fight in her. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Like, yeah. Like she's not gonna. Like she ain't giving up, type shit.
Yeah, she didn't live a good life, but she still got her body back.
She really has lived a fucking good life, and she's been through a lot in her life too, believe it or not.
And her pride is intact. She ain't going out like that.
Nope, she finally knew when to go. You know, that's what I respect. I respect people that won't go until it's time. You know what I mean? I don't respect people that call 911 for fucking every time they cut their finger or something, you know what I mean? But I respect the ones that lay up and fucking, like me when I got stabbed and I just laid at home and died almost. My mom tried to make me go to the hospital and I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Many years ago. And when it was time to go, I went, though. When it was time to go, I went. I was like, all right, you're fucking right. I'm dying, you know what I mean? You're retarded,
same
way. We've been telling your mom for fucking, how long we've been telling your mom? Like a month? For like a month we've been trying to get her to go to the hospital. And we've even brought people in that we think she would listen to rather than us to spit in her ear. Like we pulled out all the fucking tactics and everything. You know what I mean? We had the fucking higher ups and made the proper channels and all this shit, and it didn't work. And last night, out of nowhere, we just put her in bed. Like we barely put her in bed, and then 10 minutes later, she's like, "Call 911. I need to go." You know, so I respect that. When it's time to go, you know it and you do it. You know.
Dude, hey, there was times you didn't even think she had a switch to even know when it was time. You thought she was just gonna go one different.
I thought she was giving up. I thought she wanted to die here. That's why I feel happy that she's in the hospital, because it shows me that she is not just trying to die. You know, she knows that she needs to go. You know, because I really honestly believe that she knew she needed to go, but she was just gonna die home happily. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah.
She was just all those days.
And I kept saying, you don't have to feel this way if you go to the doctor and get fixed. You know, so like, look at that fucking wax ring around that shit. Damn. Straight paper basin.
Hey.
And her doctor,
hey.
her cardiologist, Dr. G, was the one that put her on that many LASIK too.
I think that other show.
You just make sure you keep your shoulders blessed, because they big for. They big for.
I'm a Sag, bro. I carry the world.
That's what I just said before you cut me off. They big for a reason.
Yeah. I remember that live broad shoulder.
My shoulders is blessed. Shit, so
Shoulders are blessed, but I'll still take you down like a bad habit.
I should be able to see. I should be able to display like what blessed shoulders look like.
Yeah, because you can't see him from your perspective. Hey, what's up with the? Not anytime soon. Now you're still too injured.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have to go ahead and let summer pass on by. Anyways, man, I can't do it in the fucking summer.
I will say this though. I did walk
We
into
did
a
that shit the first
boxing,
time in the summer.
I did walk into a boxing gym about a week ago.
Did you? You
Yeah.
walked up to a boxing gym? Did you walk in it?
I walked in it, and they was.
Oh shit!
I told them, "Well, shit, while y'all busy, can I walk around?" It was like, "Go ahead." You know, the first thing I did is walked around,
Walk
act
up
like
a heavy bag.
pictures, and went straight to that motherfucking speed bag. And got on that motherfucker quick. I've been watching this shit. I be feeling like I want to do shit all my life because it's not a lot of spots in Sacramento that actually got a speed bag. You got to go actually to a boxing gym and shit, and that be a little hard.
I was thinking about buying a heavy bag for here, just to fucking take out my frustrations on and shit.
Nah, I think you're doing good smoking.
Nah, I still need the sock shit. You know what I mean? I
You
still
know,
need the sock.
that's what you tell yourself.
Nah, that's what I need to do. I need the sock shit and let frustration out.
Well, you know what you should try?
I'm a gladiator, boy. What you mean? I need to fight.
You know what you should try? You
What?
should, you should try bingo. Just sit there and play bingo. And you,
Right here. How about this is bingo? Bingo. You lost, bitch.
no, I'm talking about B1. Yes. Dab. Do.
Yeah.
You need to go.
I'll be like, no, I 22 times 2. I 44.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you something. You will learn a lot about yourself playing bingo.
Yeah, baby. In a minute, yeah.
Has she ever played bingo?
Who, my wife?
Yeah.
You ever play bingo, baby? She said, yeah.
Did she like it?
She likes it. They're saying that we're old and we need to go play bingo. What the fuck? Oh, you do, baby.
Hey, for starters, you learn your patience. You learn your patience level.
I already know my patience level. Babe, what's my patience level? No, be real. Yeah. My wife thinks I have the most patience of any man on earth.
So then that means that you have a good attention span, right?
I don't see how I'm ADHD, man. It's hard for someone to keep my attention for very long.
Okay, so when you play bingo and you realize that this $1,100, $1,200 pot is dependent upon you paying attention to hearing them call a number and dabbing that motherfucker paper.
Yeah.
On
Not letting it pass by. Yeah. I played bingo before, but not like that. I play the California scratch-off bingo and shit.
Yeah.
But I got all the time I want to fucking stamp those numbers. I know what you're saying. Like on bingo, if you missed it, it's gone. Straight up.
But you learn.
They call the number and you miss it, it's gone.
But I'm just saying, I learned about myself. I learned about my attention span. I learned about my patience. I learned about what I.
Your attention span.
But I learned about what I do for a pot that's about $1,200.
Yeah, I know what I do. My motherfucking pot. Back up. No.
That's the damn problem. That's the problem with people. Hey, big bad.
like
you know,
murder. If I lose my money, somebody's gonna lose their life, man.
Hey, but you know what? You know what that says though in all reality? That
But
I'm that homie that you call when you don't want to do it. Because if you definitely want to do it, you're not gonna call me.
of course, I'm not gonna call nobody.
I'm
I'm gonna
just
call one person that's gonna talk me out of it.
but just think if I was the fucking 1996 dirt and you called me and your time of hunger, we
I
would
already know because the 1996 dirt would have been like, "What's up? I ride with the North is now."
we would have been, we would have been crimees.
Yeah, exactly. We'd have been co-defendants, and I hate co-defendants.
Yeah,
Advice to the world: don't do co-defendants, y'all. Don't do shit anyways. But if you do, don't do it with nobody. Do yourself a favor.
I don't know nothing. Hey,
Me neither. But I
hey,
know that though.
I'll share this though. Do you know that coming from juvenile hall to the county jail, fighting my case, right? The first person I met in the tank that had a life sentence, that was when I went to the county. But this was when I was in juvenile hall. They said, man, they brought a dude in the tank next to us because they used to put us in the hallway with the women. Man, they brought a dude in the tank and put him in the thing. You know what I'm talking about. When the dude
Yeah,
just
the
got
holding tank. That's all they are, holding tanks. Yes.
right, and they put him in the tank, and after they pepper sprayed him, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, I can't see. What do I do?" He went to hit the water. He said the water don't work. It was like figuring it out. He had to take the
You
toilet
know what
bowl.
water does? Water burns your whole face because it makes it more. It makes it more. It gets on the spray and then runs down your face or
No,
runs down here. And
right,
it's
right.
mixed with the pepper spray, so now it's just running down your face, burning everything up. You know what I mean? Never put water on that shit.
But
Unless you got a high flow.
guess what though? You can do that with clean water from the upper part of this toilet. He got to use the toilet water.
I know that, but I'm saying water, period, because water dilutes it, but it mixes with it. So as soon as you put water on that shit and it runs down your face, now you got mace running down your face. You know what I mean? In the water. And it's just fucking burning. If you're like me, that shit'll fuck you up, dude. My skin will get fucking burnt.
Man, I mean, so you know I've been pepper sprayed up like it was nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I did too. And it took 7 cops to pry me off the wall, and I was pepper sprayed. And I had my fucking leg wrapped around the corner of the wall, and fucking eight cops took 7 or 8 cops to get me off. So, but I was asleep. You know what I mean? What up, Homo?
Makes sense.
I'm on live, so I know you are. To the world. I know you are. To the world. Well, could be a minute.
All right, big man. We at that hour mark anyway, man. It's time to get. Yeah.
All right then.
All right, man. It's been a good one, man. We hit all
Hey,
right.
so I'll holler at you later, because I might be down that way.
All right, man. I hate you.
All right, go.